let's just be clear. Candace Owens, who I rightfully name, she who shall not be named, but I'm naming her today. Candace Owens is not a truth teller. Neither is she your friend. Let's go back to the truth telling first. She's not a truth teller, and the reason why you believe that she is because she was strategically yoking herself with people who have been known to be truth tellers. Charlie Kirk, Ben Shapiro, and Dennis Prager. These are some very big conservative truth tellers in our time. Now, mind you, she connected to these people after she failed in her liberal stance. She was a liberal all day, liberal USA. She made a couple of businesses, tried to ride on that train. It did not offer her the coin. So what she did was drop out of sight for a little bit. Once she emerged, she lied on her application, according to some sources, and then in order to get hired at TPUSA. And she shined brightly. She definitely has a gift. My question is not her gift. My question is, what is she really doing? What is her end game? Because she is toying with you. But let's get back to the point. Truth telling. So Charlie Kirk was known as a huge truth teller. And if nothing else, you can tell that he was telling the truth because usually, according to history, when we have truth tellers, we just tend to do that, right? Truth telling. Then we have Ben Shapiro. And then we have Dennis Prager. So now after she had to be removed from these men, because she got, if y'all haven't, just in case you forgot this, she was asked to leave Turning Point USA. I hope you know that. She was also asked to leave Ben Shapiro as well. I'm not sure about Prager, but I would not be surprised if that was also the case. So now that she stands on her own, what is she standing in? Well, the last 5 or 7 years that she was working the circuits, she was yoking herself with truth tellers, playing a role to garner your trust. And now after this man is gone, what did she do? She has shown you her plain colors, because she, under the guise of best friend, went and harnessed all of that energy, all of that influence, and all of that power, diverted it from Christ. Because people was like, wow, Charlie did, I want to know Christ. I want to know Jesus. That kind of went away in like 0.2 seconds. And then all of a sudden, it became, oh my goodness, Candace Owens, what's she going to say next? Yes, she's telling the truth. No, she's not. She's giving you, I don't even want to call her a conspiracy theorist. That's not what she is. She is disinformation, because it's with intent. Misinformation is mistakes. Disinformation is with intent, and that's what she's giving you. And she keeps you on the hook because you got to continue to pay her, pay her the bills. And so she keeps you on the hook. She needs the power. She needs these things. Just like, what did she do when she was on her own? I call it, some of y'all are not going to know this, but it was a TV show. I forgot the name of the cartoon. It was an animated show. I forgot the name of the cartoon years ago. But the theme song was Catch That Pigeon, Catch That Pigeon. That's what she got you doing. Look, it's over there. No, it's over there now. No, it's over there. She never gives you anything concrete. And why could she? And when did y'all all become crime investigators? There is something that someone said not too long ago, and it went to the tune of, and this was in the context of driving and being on the road and then being pulled over. Someone said that if someone followed you for about, a few 100 miles or 100 miles, I want to say in today's time, that they will eventually find you breaking the law. So if I was to look at your life and I was to scrutinize, if I was to put you under the microscope, like many people are putting Erica Kirk now, because she's convinced you that Erica Kirk is in on this big giant plot. I'm convinced, however, that the person who's causing you to look that way, you need to be looking at her, because I believe she has a lot to do with this. But you won't hear it. You won't see it because you're too hypnotized, as long as you're paying those fees, though. And so you're looking at Erica Kirk, a grieving mother, a grieving widow, mother of 2, and you have no compassion here. You have no, it was no, and she did all of this. Let me tell you what she did. If you could step away from the trance of her, from the cult of her, you will see how vicious this is. For you to allow, I'm going to do it under the guise of me being his BFF, and I'm going to tear down everything he worked for and say other people did it so that you don't see what I'm doing. And in the process of this, she's telling you, I think you as a Protestant is unintelligent. I believe that, there should be a mixture of faith between the Quran and the Bible. Oh, geez. And he was just about to become a Catholic. He was just about to marry me too, I'm just saying. I mean, we might as well go there. She is going hard on this. And the reason why she's going hard, I think it's a couple of reasons. But let me just end it here because I see that my time is winding up. What you need to do is take all those investigative skills that you think that you now have. And instead of Candace said this. Some of you, I am so downright disappointed. I cannot stand. A matter of fact, I had to stop listening to Isaiah Robin because he went from gospel to Candace Owens apologist. It was all about Candace Owens. And I'm like, where's do you remember Jesus Christ? It's disturbing and disgusting. And so now she has people that are gunning at this woman who's with her. Could you imagine if you was on her side? Could you imagine if you seen the life of this woman as she's trying to recover? Yeah, but this didn't make sense. Her life don't make sense. Take those investigative skills and look into her. Because y'all forget she's an elitist. Y'all forgot all about that. Right now, she is garnering the power that you are giving her. And she is a straightforward elitist that's operating on an agenda. But you are too under a trance that you won't be able to see this. And then she also divided the conservative party. She also divided MAGA. She's gunning for Trump. She's gunning for all these people. But you still won't look into her. And you're taking her word as gospel. In the words of Apostle Paul, "O foolish Galatians, who have bewitched you?" Candace Owens! If I was to look at everything you do in a day, because let me just be clear, if you did it to me, absolutely, you're going to find something. Girl, what you doing? Yeah, you will find something. You look for it, you will find it. And I guarantee that if I looked at your life, scrutinized everything, well, why did he make that turn the way he did? You know that means that he was really doing that. And what if he was doing that? I don't know, but I know. I know, no. Right? We all know, no. We know what this is. We know. None of that is concrete evidence, but you're buying it as though it is, and that's the magic of her. And while you're doing that, you're causing division, you're going into gossip, and you're sharing this stuff that she's peddling out as truth. Prove it. Just prove it. Not speculation, not something that would get like hardcore facts. Mind you, all this is under an investigation. While an open investigation is happening, she's making demands that she's not entitled to. Who the heck do she think she is? Oh, I'm sorry. She's your God. It's disturbing to see. I wish you would step back. Why don't you detox from her? Detox from her for like a good month. And then begin to look at things, except for her and what she said. Begin to shut that thing down. And I wonder what you will be thinking if you could see what you are participating in.